You're seeing this video because something is shifting. This isn't random scrolling or algorithm coincidence. You've been chosen to receive this transmission at this exact moment because your reality is about to reorganize itself in ways that will leave you breathless. What I'm about to share with you represents the final test before breakthrough. You see, there's a frequency that less than 1% of people ever tune into, and if you're watching this right now, you've already passed the preliminary screening. The question is, are you ready to step through the portal that's opening for you? Most people spend their entire lives waiting for external validation that their dreams are materializing. They search for signs in their bank account, in their relationships, in their circumstances. But here's what the universe has been trying to tell you. Through every delay, every closed door, every moment of seeming emptiness, the void before manifestation is not absence, it's preparation. You've reached what quantum physicists call the collapse point, the moment when infinite possibilities collapse into singular reality. Every meditation you've done, every visualization you've held, every moment you've chosen faith over fear has brought you to these exact coordinates in space and time. You are standing at the event horizon of your own becoming. Think about this for a moment. In quantum mechanics, particles exist in superposition until they're observed. They exist in all possible states simultaneously until consciousness collapses them into a specific reality. Your dreams, your desires, your deepest longings have been existing in the same superposition, waiting for the perfect moment to collapse into your three-dimensional experience. And that moment is now approaching with the inevitability of sunrise. But here's where most people stumble. Right at the threshold of receiving everything they've asked for. They panic. They tighten their grip. They start checking their phone for confirmation, refreshing their email for the call, looking for proof that something is happening. This is exactly backwards. The art of manifestation in its final stages requires something counterintuitive: complete energetic surrender. Consider the wisdom embedded in nature's most powerful processes. A seed doesn't question whether it will become a tree. It doesn't check progress reports or create backup plans. It simply surrenders to the intelligence that created it, trusting the same force that spins galaxies and orchestrates the dance of atoms. This is the frequency you're being invited to embody. Now, the cosmic joke is that everything you've been seeking has been seeking you with equal intensity. While you've been wondering if your prayers are being heard, the universe has been orchestrating a symphony of synchronicities to deliver exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. The timing isn't late. It's precisely calibrated to your soul's evolution. Here's what changes everything. Release is not about giving up your desires. It's about giving up your attachment to how they must appear. When you release the death grip on the specific form your dreams must take, you allow the universe to deliver something far more extraordinary than your limited imagination could have conceived. This is where quantum entanglement becomes your ally. In quantum physics, when two particles become entangled, they remain connected across any distance, instantly affecting each other, regardless of space and time. Your consciousness has become entangled with your desires. The moment you truly let go, the invisible threads connecting you to your manifestation begin to vibrate with receiving energy rather than wanting energy. Wanting energy pushes things away. It operates from lack, from the assumption that you don't have what you desire. Receiving energy draws everything toward you. It operates from abundance, from the knowing that what belongs to you is already yours in the quantum field, simply waiting to materialize in physical form. Take a breath right here and feel into this truth. You are not trying to get something from the universe. You are allowing the universe to give something to you. This shift in perception changes your entire energetic signature. Instead of broadcasting need, you begin broadcasting readiness. And readiness, my friend, is the frequency that collapses superposition into reality. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Your mind is probably generating a dozen reasons why this doesn't apply to you. Why your situation is different. Why you've been waiting too long for this to be true. This resistance is not your enemy. It's the final guardian at the gate, testing whether you're truly ready to step into the next octave of your existence. Every hero's journey includes this moment of ultimate testing right before the treasure is revealed. You've been building spiritual muscle through every challenge, every disappointment, every moment when you chose to keep believing despite evidence to the contrary. That strength you've cultivated is about to pay dividends beyond your wildest imagination. The universe operates on perfect timing, not human timing. What seems like delay from your perspective is actually divine coordination from the quantum perspective. Every element of your manifestation has been aligning behind the scenes. People have been moved into position, resources have been gathering, opportunities have been ripening. The entire field of possibility has been reorganizing itself around your highest good. This is why surrender feels so terrifying and so liberating simultaneously. You're not just letting go of control over outcomes. You're letting go of the illusion that you ever had control in the first place. You're stepping into partnership with the same intelligence that beats your heart without your conscious direction and grows your fingernails while you sleep. Here's a practice that will shift everything for you. Instead of visualizing what you want, begin visualizing yourself as someone who naturally receives what they desire. See yourself moving through life with the quiet confidence of someone who knows the universe supports them. Feel the energy of being someone for whom manifestation flows effortlessly, not because you're special, but because you're aligned. This identity shift is the secret that separates the 1% from everyone else. Most people identify as someone who is trying to manifest. You're being invited to identify as someone who naturally attracts their desires because they've learned to match the frequency of receiving. Take a moment right now and comment below with this exact phrase, "I am ready to receive what's already mine." Don't just type it casually. Feel it as you write it. Let it be a declaration to the quantum field that you're stepping out of wanting energy and into receiving energy. This is your conscious signal to the universe that you're prepared for what's coming. When you truly embody this receiving frequency, synchronicities begin to cascade. The right book falls off the shelf at the perfect moment. You have a chance encounter that changes everything. An opportunity appears that seems too good to be true, but is actually just the universe finally having a clear channel to deliver what it's been trying to give you all along. But here's what no one talks about in manifestation teachings. The final phase before breakthrough often looks like nothing is happening. This is actually the moment when everything is happening. Behind the scenes, reality is restructuring itself. The quantum field is collapsing your desires from possibility into probability into inevitability. This apparent stillness before manifestation is not emptiness. It's pregnancy. It's the sacred pause before birth. It's the universe taking a deep breath before delivering miracles into your experience. Most people interpret this pause as failure and give up right before their breakthrough. You're not going to make that mistake. Understanding energy frequencies will accelerate everything for you. Gratitude vibrates at 540 hertz. Love vibrates at 528 hertz. Joy operates around 540 hertz. Fear vibrates at 100 hertz. Doubt operates around 125 hertz. When you consciously choose thoughts and emotions that operate at higher frequencies, you literally tune yourself to the radio station where your desires are broadcasting. This isn't metaphor. This is measurable science. Your thoughts generate electromagnetic frequencies that interact with the quantum field in ways we're only beginning to understand. When you align your personal frequency with the frequency of your desires, you create what physicists call constructive interference, where waves amplify each other rather than canceling each other out. Every emotion you feel is either aligning you with your desires or creating static in the signal. This is why mindfulness becomes crucial at this stage. You're not trying to be positive all the time. You're becoming conscious of the frequency you're broadcasting and making intentional choices about which energies you want to amplify. Resistance will show up in subtle forms. It might appear as sudden busyness that distracts you from your practices. It might manifest as relationships that drain your energy or circumstances that test your faith. This isn't the universe conspiring against you. It's the old reality making one final attempt to keep you in patterns that no longer serve your evolution. Here's the key to moving through resistance without getting stuck. Don't fight it and don't feed it. Acknowledge it the way you might acknowledge clouds passing through the sky. They're temporary phenomena moving through your awareness, not permanent features of your reality. Your job is to remain anchored in the frequency of your choosing, regardless of what weather patterns move through your experience. Inspired action will begin flowing through you naturally when you're truly aligned. This isn't the forced action that comes from impatience or fear. This is the effortless action that arises when you're in partnership with universal intelligence. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right time without trying. Conversations will unfold that open doors you didn't know existed. Resources will appear exactly when you need them. The difference between inspired action and forced action is felt in your body. Forced action creates tension, stress, and exhaustion. Inspired action feels easeful, energizing, and aligned. It's the difference between swimming against the current and allowing the river to carry you downstream. If what I'm sharing is resonating in your bones, if something inside you is recognizing the truth of these words, then I invite you to subscribe not just to this channel, but to this frequency of living. Hit that subscribe button as a commitment to yourself to stay tuned to the wavelength where miracles are normal and synchronicities are daily occurrences. Trust in perfect timing becomes your superpower. Now, every spiritual tradition speaks of divine timing because it's a fundamental law of how manifestation operates. Seeds don't sprout the moment they're planted. Babies aren't born the moment they're conceived. Your dreams aren't going to materialize the moment you have them. But they will manifest at the perfect time for maximum impact and minimum resistance. Delays are not denials. They're divine incubation periods where unseen forces are arranging circumstances for optimal outcome. What looks like the universe ignoring your request is actually the universe loving you enough to give you something better than what you originally asked for. Trust the intelligence that's orchestrating your life, even when you can't see the bigger picture. Appreciation becomes a manifestation amplifier when you understand how to use it correctly. Instead of appreciating what you have in order to get more, appreciate what you have as recognition that you live in an abundant universe that's constantly providing for you. This subtle shift in motivation changes the energetic signature of your gratitude from manipulation to genuine acknowledgement. When you appreciate from this place of recognition rather than strategy, you align yourself with the fundamental truth that the universe is inherently generous. Visualization becomes effortless when you stop trying to make something happen and start allowing yourself to remember what already exists in the quantum field. Your desires aren't future possibilities you're trying to create. They're present moment realities existing in quantum superposition, waiting for your consciousness to collapse them into physical experience. Instead of visualizing to convince the universe to give you something, visualize to remember what's already yours. Feel into the energy of living your desired reality, not as something you hope to achieve, but as something you're remembering how to access. This remembering creates coherence between your current identity and your expanded identity. Movement and embodiment accelerate manifestation because they help you literally embody the energy of your desires. Your desires aren't just mental concepts. They have an energetic signature that wants to be expressed through your physical form. When you move your body in ways that feel aligned with your expanded identity, you create coherence between your mental, emotional, and physical bodies. Walk like someone who naturally receives what they desire. Sit like someone who trusts the universe. Breathe like someone who knows their dreams are already on their way. Here's where everything crystallizes into practical magic. You are being invited to step into a new identity right now. Not when your desires manifest. Not when you see external proof. Right now. The version of you who naturally receives what they desire isn't a future possibility. It's a present moment choice. Every moment you choose to embody this receiving identity, you strengthen the quantum entanglement between your current reality and your desired reality. Every moment you choose thoughts, emotions, and actions from this elevated identity, you literally rewire your nervous system to expect miracles rather than struggle. Most people try to pull their dreams down to their current level of being. You're being invited to rise up to the level of being that matches your dreams. Take another moment right now and comment below with one word that captures the energy of who you're becoming. Not who you've been, not who you hope to be, but who you're choosing to embody starting right now. Let this word be your energetic signature to the quantum field, your declaration of the frequency you're choosing to broadcast. The collective consciousness is shifting, and you're part of that shift. Every person who chooses to live from receiving energy rather than wanting energy contributes to the morphic field that makes it easier for others to make the same choice. Your personal transformation isn't just about you. It's about contributing to the collective awakening that's happening on this planet. Your breakthrough becomes a beacon of possibility for others who are ready to step into their own receiving frequency. The depth of this frequency mastery extends far beyond what we can explore in a single transmission. But you have already received the essence here. Everything you've been seeking has been seeking you. Every prayer you've whispered, every dream you've held, every moment you've chosen faith over fear has been building to this moment of recognition. You are not separate from what you desire. You never have been. The seeming gap between where you are and where you want to be is not distance. It's frequency. And frequency can be changed in an instant through the power of conscious choice. You have that power right now. You've always had that power. The only thing that changes is your willingness to use it. So trust what's unfolding. Embrace what's coming. Step into the receiving frequency. It is your natural birthright. The universe is conspiring in your favor in ways you can't even imagine. Your breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Welcome to the beginning of everything you've been preparing for. Remember, you are already everything you're seeking to become. The only thing left to do is allow yourself to remember that truth and live from it with every breath, every choice, every moment of your magnificent existence.